Look at the big Week 15 matchups along with this one, where right now, because they are at home, the Lions are favored by 2.5 points. It's going to be an absolute thriller. I'm curious what the over-under is going to land at in that game. Steelers at Eagles. Ooh. The Eagles are favored by 5 points, Chris. I'm actually a little surprised by that line.
I'm a little surprised. 5's a lot, right?
It's a lot for a Steelers team that – they just don't lose like that.
Well, in the Steelers, again, like we talked about, I think they're going to be able to match up with this offense just because it doesn't do a lot. Now, the problem here for the Steelers in the matchup will be this is going to be the best defense they've played all year.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to run the ball.
It's going to be hard to run, and without George Pickens, like Philly has shown they can play man-to-man. So they like to play zone. Fangio's famous for that, but they can play some man-to-man in Philadelphia. And if you don't have George Pickens, watch out. That's going to be trouble for Pittsburgh. So, if they were to win by 5, could I see them winning a 17-10 or 20-13 type of game?
Sure.
I guess so. Sure. Right? But, yeah, I'm with you, Connor. That kind of jumps out when you first look at it. Detroit, 2.5. I'm surprised they're not favored by a little more, honestly.
Okay.
At least 3.5 or 4, I guess, is what I would have expected.
Yeah, they're an animal at home, and as good as the Bills are,
So they're saying at a neutral site they would give, the Bills, it's a push, or the Bills are a half point better? What do you think?
They usually, on a normal week, not a short week, on a normal week, they count home field advantage around 1.5. So they are saying that Detroit is about 1 point better than Buffalo right now, which I guess is what you'd land on.
I guess so. With Detroit's injuries, I guess that's
a big factor.
Part of why this is. But yeah, and hey, shootout at any shootout that involves Josh Allen is scary. So I get that.
Bucs-Chargers. Chargers favored by 3. They are also at home. We know the Bucs. Not only Baker was banged up recently, but they're just a banged up team right now. The Colts and Broncos. Broncos favored by 4. That defense is going to give. It's going to be a tough test for Anthony Richardson and the Colts. We don't know the status of Josh Downs going into that game either.
Some great matchups here, though.
This is a good slate.
These are all 4:25 and our 8:20 game on Sunday Night Football.
This is a great slate.
A great end of your Sunday. Quality football games. The 4:25 games, all 4 of them, big-time playoff implications, all of that. I think the Chargers match up very well with the Buccaneers.
And you got the Seahawks, who are fighting for that division right now that is wide open at home against Green Bay.
Right.
Green Bay is actually favored on the road by 2.5.
I'm pumped to see that, too.
This game after game.
Seattle's D-line right now, they're going to give Green Bay some problems running the ball. And then their back end has got speed, right? That's the one thing when I look at Seattle and go, I think the defense is only going to get better. They're scary on offense because of the explosive playmakers. They're not always surgical as much as I'd like it, but they're scary explosive. But defense, man, you said it, speed. Their front is big and versatile and has everything. They have 2 linebackers who can really run.
That's the key.
They have 2 safeties that are ballers, right? The kid Kobe Durant and Jordan Love, that's as good as a safety combination you're going to get. And Reek Woolen with the other rookie on the outside. I'm going to blank on his name.
They took, and they still have Witherspoon.
He's a kid from Alabama. He's not a rookie. He's a young player. He's a kid from Alabama. I'm going to get to it here in a second. But he's super athletic, too.
That's how they draft corners.
Joby, number 29.
Yeah, Josh Jobe. Yep.
Josh Jobe,
Yep, I remember him. Yeah. And like you said, Julian Love, he sees everything.
He sees everything. They got to go. So, I would not be shocked if they gave that Packers offense a tough time. I think that game will be close.
I actually thought Charbonnet looked better than Kenneth Walker, too. This the one game they gave him the volume. Yeah. Kenneth Walker's a great running back, but Charbonnet gets underappreciated because he doesn't get a lot of work
You're right, definitely.
For Seattle. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one as well. All right, DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns, and new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins.
Download the app and use the promo code UNBUTTON when you sign up.
DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.